Vera Mora, KTN.
Well, to education matters now, where stakeholders are raising concern over gaps in the sector, with many learners struggling with numeracy skills. The second Foundation Literacy and Assessment Report, released today, paints a grim picture, with 3 out of 10 grade 6 learners unable to solve grade 3 numeracy problems. As Ian Keitani now reports, this comes even as the government steps up efforts in a bid to ensure Kenya becomes a STEM education country.
As the country transitions to competency-based education from the now defunct 844 system, millions of learners are struggling with numeracy compared to literacy skills. This is according to the second Foundation Literacy and Assessment Report released today. The report highlights the higher number of boys than girls who are out of school, cementing the reasons behind the higher number of girls compared to boys sitting for national examinations.
We still have a challenge with numeracy, and we think that is a big challenge, given that there is a very deliberate effort by the government of Kenya to position the country towards STEM education. That gives us a challenge to see what we do to address numeracy challenges at the foundation, because that will determine whether we can move the country towards being a STEM education country.
As the debate over school infrastructure across schools in the country rages on, the report highlights the struggle for facilities, with only 23% of schools having operational labs.
We still have more children sharing a mathematics textbook than those sharing an English textbook. That is just one. There could be many other variables, including the ratio of math to language teachers in schools that need to be looked into. And we have a huge gap in terms of having functional computer gaps in schools. And that is a challenge, not just to the government, but any other stakeholder who is supporting this transition.
Teacher shortage seems to be biting hard across schools countrywide, with only one permanently employed TSC teacher for every 45 learners in rural public schools, compared to one permanently employed TSC teacher for every 68 learners in urban public primary schools. The report assessed the facilities, staffing, leadership and enrollment levels of 1,527 schools across the country. Ian Keitani for KTN Prime.
All right, let's take you through what you'll be waking up to tomorrow on Kenya's